everything you can think of to dazzle your grandchildren and have them think you're the greatest and the best ever. But it's pure joy, and you have to pay attention. It's some work involved, of course, in making a good relationship like that work, but the payoff is incredible for the small price to pay. One of my dear friends asked me, said, I've got teenagers now. What else can I do to influence their life? And I said, maybe not that much. But here's two good words to consider. Now that they're teenagers, the key is to be available and capable. Capable of good answers when they need them, capable of counsel when they need it, available when they need to make a call, but trying to daily influence somebody's life, after they've become, especially teenagers, right? It's a tough job to do. But if you settled for that, being available and capable. I want to be well-read, and have good command of language, and be able to translate my own feelings and experiences into useful conversation so that when the need arises, I'll have something valuable and wise to say, however short or long it may be. It's like fishing, you can't jerk too hard or you lose them. And you can't leave too much slack, let them off the line, they're gone. So it's called pull, 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 easy, easy, pull, pull, easy, easy. To learn how to fish, to catch fish. It's kind of the same with communication, strong enough but not too strong. It can't be weak or the point doesn't get across. It has to be strong. Strong without being rude, I say, in one sense. That's more a presence. But in communication as well, well-chosen words mixed with measured emotion, not too much, not too little. When the actor gives a performance, if the script is well written, that's part of the structure. The rest is delivery, part of it is style, but part of it is enough emotion for the point, not too much. And I think parents have to do the same. Sometimes kids have a valid objection to saying it's not that big a deal. And in the parent's mind, they've made it into this monster deal when it really isn't. But if you always make everything into a big monster deal when it isn't, kids get a bit misled by that. And the key is to save up that emotional content of making something a big deal, if it's a big deal, and be a little more rational and emotionally contained when it isn't such a big deal, more thoughtful than volume, more caring than loud. I don't know. It's an art. It's a bit tricky dealing with kids, right? You got to tell them what you love and what you hate. I love you, but I hate what's happening. They need to know both. How do you put both strong feelings in the same sentence, love and hate? But we've got to do it, because we have to deal with both. What's right, what's wrong, what's better, what's okay, what would be better. We all struggle with the language. Words are clumsy sometimes when you try to express what's going on in your head, let alone your heart. It's not an easy challenge. If the parents are okay, the kids are okay. Chances are high, odds are high. If the parents are okay, the kids are okay. Your own self-development is the best contribution you can give to your children. Not self-sacrifice, self-development and contribution. Self-sacrifice usually earns contempt. Self-development and self-investment earns respect. I used to use the old phrase, I'll take care of you, you take care of me. I found out how short-ended that was. I changed it, and Bob Cummings, the old movie star, helped me to change it. Here it is. I'll take care of me for you, if you'll take care of you for me. The best contribution I can make to you, if you're my friend, is my personal development. What if I become 10 times wiser, 10 times stronger, 10 times better, 10 times more unique? Think of what that will do for our friendship. If the parents multiply their own personal value by 2, by 3, by 5, by 10, what would that do for their children? Wow. If the parents are happy, I'm telling you, the kids will be happy. If the parents engage in unique lifestyle, don't miss anything. Drink deep of the cup of whatever's available. I'm telling you, if the parents are okay, the kids are probably going to be okay. Wow. If you're on an airplane, the stewardess says, if we run out of oxygen, these masks are going to drop down. And then she says, make sure you take care of your children first. No. Would you underline no? Would you underline no? No. Have you got that? You should take care of your children first. No. That's key. It says, put your mask on first. You take care of yourself first. Then you assist your children.
See them people up here, they tired of buying you laptops and iPhones and sneakers and all that. They hoping with everything in them that this degree flips the script, that you one day buy them a TV and another house. Look, I got 7 kids. All 7 of my kids either graduated or they in college now. You know why I send them to school? so they pay me back. That's the only reason. I just want my money back. If they could just give me a ROI, or return on investment, give me the money I dumped into y'all, just give it back to me. You know how much paper I don't spend on these kids of mine? But you gotta learn how to fail and win anyway. You got to overcome. So now here's the lesson. Behind every moment of adversity, every single moment of adversity in your life, two things are going to happen. There's going to be a lesson and there's going to be a blessing. You got to wait on both of them. If you let the adversity crumble, if you focus on the adversity, you will lay there and wallow in the fact that you have failed. Because failure coming. But life is 10% what happened to you. It's 90% what you do about it. Man, so what you fail? It's not really failure though. Every time you fail, it's a valuable, taught, learned experience that makes you greater for later on. They didn't tell you this at ASU. Once again, I can only use December 21st, I hosted Miss Universe. What you laughing at? It wasn't funny then. Everybody, boy, you crazy, well, you ain't nothing. Do you know, in that moment of failure, you know what really happened to you? The biggest mistake on television. Do you know one of my prayers, because every morning I have a gratitude prayer. I have a list of 89 things that I read before I start my day. I don't wake up without reading it. I don't go to bed. It's on my iPhone. It's under my notes section. I have a gratitude prayer because one of the principles of success is the more you're grateful for, the more he gives you to be grateful for. Look, I don't know but 4-5 scriptures. I done one of them already, so I ain't got but 3 more. But them 4-5 ones that I know, they 4-5 good ones though. They got me here today. So now in gratitude, when you show God gratitude, he give you more stuff to be grateful for. So I wake up in the morning, I thank you for listening. In my gratitude prayer, I put in several requests. One of my requests, because I have businesses overseas, one of my requests was, I was asking God to increase my global persona and reputation. Now, I didn't appreciate the way he did it. I did not care for the route he took. I was really looking upside God's head. Hey man, because the day after, my name on social media was Googled 2 billion times in 48 hours. I was on the front page of 64 countries' newspapers. He had increased my global persona and reputation. But it happened in a moment of adversity. And see, this is how God works, man. This is why you got to grab this for me now. It happened in a moment of adversity. I shamed myself. Man, it was humiliating. I had death threat. We got security. My wife will tell you, with her fine self sitting over there. What's up, girl? I see you. Love you back. Stay with me. Thank God for that over there every day. If he ain't done nothing for me, he gave me that day over there. You feel me? That was the adversity. We got security at our house now, don't we? I have guards that come to my house. That's in my yard behind my. We had serious death threats. Colombia was so upset. You know, them boys, they sell drugs. They got drug cartel over there. You got, you know, when they mad at you, you got to pay attention. You know, this ain't, you can't just play them off. You know, there ain't no skinhead. I had death threats. I had so many memes done about me. Some of y'all did the memes yourself. I had friends on TV that I thought was my friend just doing memes about me. Man, it was a week of just agonizing humiliation. Every newspaper, every morning show wanted to interview me. I wouldn't do no interview. There was some adversity had hit my life. And as people was trying to make fun of it, my family was in pain. We were suffering. But what I tell you though, behind every moment of adversity, there's 2 things. There's a lesson and there's a blessing. Here was the lesson. They ain't gonna get me like that no more. What you put in that teleprompter has to match what you put on the card, and it's got to coordinate with the IBF that I had in my ear. Because everything on that monitor and everything in my ear and on that card, the next name, according to the teleprompter, was Miss Columbia. Miss Columbia! Oh, it was a great moment. I went all the way in the back. 2 minutes went by. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Then they discovered it was a mistake. Then they said, we got to fix this. The guy in my ear said, we'll straighten it out in the morning news. I walked out there myself. I decided. I'm walking back out there. The man in my ear say, where you going? What are you going to do? You said we got fixed. So I went out there and took the whole bullet myself. They changed the card from all 3 days rehearsal. They never did a runner-up because it was a new company. They did it different. Hey, they messed up everything. I took the bullet and the blame because my mama, the Sunday school teacher, and my daddy, the coal miner, was alive and do the right thing. Be a man, own up.